Finding a dog trainer can feel like a huge task. So today, we're going to walk through how to find a really great one. Someone who gets what it's like to own a dog right here in Omaha. Wouldn't it be great to enjoy all the amazing spots our city has to offer with your dog right by your side? Having a well-trained buddy is what turns those potentially stressful outings into fun, relaxing adventures for both of you. So, how do we make that happen? Well, we've broken it all down into 5 simple steps. We'll cover everything from what makes Omaha's environment unique to the exact questions you should be asking a potential trainer. First things first, let's talk about training specifically for life in our city. Because honestly, a trainer who understands Omaha is going to get you and your dog much better, much faster results. Think about it. A well-behaved dog in Omaha has to handle some pretty specific situations. We're talking about staying calm on a busy street like Dodge, not jumping on every new friend in a neighborhood like Dundee, and keeping their focus with all the sights and smells at Oxarbin Village or down in the Old Market. And here's a really key local rule you just have to know. The city requires leashes to be 8 feet or shorter in public spaces. This is a city ordinance, and it has a direct impact on how you train for those daily walks. It's why that standard 6-foot leash is pretty much your best friend around here. Okay, with those local challenges in mind, let's get personal and focus on your dog. What are the main behaviors you're really hoping to improve? Are you starting from square one with some puppy basics? Or are you trying to fix a very specific issue, like pulling on the leash or jumping all over guests? Maybe it's something more complex, like reactivity, that intense barking and lunging, or some separation anxiety. Nailing down your main goal is absolutely the first step. And then, how do you actually want to do this training? Private lessons at your house are perfect for home-specific issues. Group classes are great for practicing around other dogs. And then there's day training or even board and train programs if you need more intensive help. It's all about what fits your schedule, your budget, and of course, your dog's personality. So once you know your goals and how you'd like to train, it's time to figure out some of the lingo in the dog training world. This will help you make a really informed choice. One of the big concepts you'll hear a lot about is positive reinforcement. This is really the heart of modern humane training. It's all about rewarding the behavior you want to see more of. It builds a fantastic, trusting relationship and actually makes learning fun for your dog. Let's quickly compare 2 of the most popular choices. In-home sessions are awesome for tackling problems right where they happen, like barking at the doorbell. Group classes, on the other hand, are the perfect place to practice focusing around distractions, like other dogs and people. That's probably best once your dog has some of the basics down. You can kind of think of certifications as a stamp of approval. They show that a trainer has passed exams and is serious about keeping up with their education. Some of these letters show a great foundation in general training, while others point to specialized knowledge in tougher issues like aggression or anxiety. You should never feel weird about asking a trainer what their certifications mean. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, practical, Omaha-specific details you'll need, starting with how much things cost and some other local rules. So, here's a look at what training typically costs here in the Omaha and Douglas County area. A set of group classes will usually run you a couple $100s. A single private lesson is often somewhere in that $100 to $180 range. This should at least give you a realistic idea for your budget. And here's another important local requirement to keep in mind. Every single dog owner in Omaha and Douglas County has to license their dog every year. For that, you'll need proof of a current rabies vaccination, and that little tag has to be on your dog's collar at all times. Okay, you've got all this info, so let's put it to use. Here's how you can go about choosing the absolute right trainer for you and your dog. When you're talking to a potential trainer, have these 5 questions ready to go. You want to make sure they use positive methods, ask about their experience, and really understand how they're going to tailor their plan to your specific needs. And, of course, get the details on how you'll track progress and what the total cost will be. At the end of the day, just remember, it's not about finding some single magic session. Real, lasting success comes from a good plan, humane techniques, and the consistent practice you put in with your dog day in and day out. And where can you go practice all these new skills? Omaha has some fantastic spots. You can work on recall at Hefflinger or Terra Hills Dog Parks, or practice those nice loose-leash walking skills on the trails at Chowco Hills, Zorinsky Lake, or anywhere along the Keystone Trail system. Really, this is what it's all for, right? Having a dog who can calmly handle daily life in Omaha
whether you're just hanging out at home, walking through your neighborhood, or out exploring everything our city has to offer. Best of luck finding the right training partner to help you get there.